are such an asshole.
Continuing on with the perseverance. No, what's the word? The propagation, the spreading around of truth. AssholeConsulting.com. Go there if you got questions and you want the truth and not some ass kicking or kissing, dick licking lies. Eric writes, "Hi Aaron, hope you're well. I want to get some advice outside the typical ones that I usually ask regarding investing, and also give you an update since the last time I asked for your input on my situation. This is more of a professional, personal question. As you may remember, I don't. I work as a commercial appraiser in a very large, well-known metropolitan area. While the pay is good and a lot has changed since I last brought it up. About 3 months ago, I was on a team of 20 commercial appraisers in a very large company. However, within the time span of 1 week, 12 of them left unannounced and did not give their 2 weeks notice. They know something you don't, son. As you can imagine, my boss and I were given a lot of assignments and clients. While the workload has been somewhat manageable and I have gotten many bonuses and raises to compensate for my work, is going to be overbearing. With respect to the people who left, I learned that our department's CFO runs roughshod over the employees, which is why many of them left even without lining up anything afterwards. All right, that's pretty bad. Yeah, then your CFO was a fucking dick. In fact, one of the remaining 8 appraisers left this week for similar reasons, leaving us with only 5 seniors and 2 juniors. Dude, I don't know what the fuck that means. Also, with respect to some of my superiors, I've learned that prior to my arrival there, they had burned through 4 appraisers in the exact role I have taken as a junior appraiser in less than a year. One of them I knew, and he quit outright without finding a job afterwards because the environment becomes so unbearable. What the fuck do you work at? You working for an appraiser firm? This should be governed by, like, rules and formulas. It sounds to me like you're the, hey, give us the appraisal number we want type of dipshittery going on, and the higher-ups seem like scum that ought to be dragged out in the street and not shot, but beaten within an inch of their life and then left to limp along the rest of their crippled way. But he still can't believe I've been there as long as I have. While I've been working for almost a year and a half, the work environment is also getting difficult for me as my superiors, rather than actually letting me do the valuations on real estate, have consigned me to simply calling brokers to verify comps. Not that I did not do this before. It's just that it was one of the part of the appraisal process, but now has encompassed 90% of my time, while the 4 senior appraisers are actually doing the work-related evaluations. As you can imagine, this is becoming severely debilitating. This is especially the case as in this last year alone, I have lost my sister and my friend. I'm already coming upon the anniversary of my sister's passing. I'm going to be a complete asshole and Dick say that doesn't fucking matter now, does it? Hey, the earth rotated on your sister. I'm being deadly serious, dude. What does that have to you mourned? Man, I'm not saying you shouldn't mourn, but so what if the earth hit the exact same spot around the sun a year ago that your sister died? That does not mean shit. The only thing that keeps me going in this work environment is that many of the brokers there are really cool to me, and that is only because one of my parents knows all of them and was/is a very successful broker. Oh, nepotism. Not entirely sure what to do, as I have a worthless liberal arts degree and I am unsure what my next move is. I know I don't want to stay here, but I am really at a loss. I've tried pursuing that business idea we discussed, but the banks would not let me due to regulations. Also, my degree does not provide me with many avenues to transfer. I've tried asking said parent for help, guidance, but they don't have any openings or know anything outside of follow your heart and they will follow. Okay, your parents are worthless. I've considered taking the GMAT and going to grad school and pursuing accounting, as that would open up more doors. Ideally, if I score high on the GMAT, I would do well enough to get into Columbia Business School, where they teach accounting as a practical field. No, okay. Oh, fuck. I wish you guys would watch all my videos because I get tired of repeating myself, but I guess I make money this way. It doesn't matter where you go. It matters what you study. So you don't have to go to Columbia or Harvard or Cornell or whatever one of these dipshit, small penis, waspy type of cocksucking Ivy League schools. Just go major in accounting wherever it's cheapest, which is Western Governors University, which I've become a very big fan of recently. But you don't have to go to the Columbia Business School. Look, the Columbia School of Journalism was already bad enough. They generate a bunch of fucking hacks that aren't journalists. They're not the fourth branch of government. They're just basically dick suckers of the Democrat Party, okay? That's what the Columbia School of Journalism has generated. I can't imagine what the Columbia School of Business generates. I would love to study their professors and see if they even have any real-world experience in running companies or not. I'm going to guess, based on the journalism school, that their MBA and their business school is equally dickless right now. It's 100% pussy, okay? Oh my God, is that sexist? Are you saying women are inferior? Yeah, actually I am. Yep, you women are only worth 75% of a man. Because I know you say it's discrimination and sexism and all that other shit. And I say, no, you just only work as hard as 75% of men. That's what it boils down. That's why you're only worth 3/4 of a guy. And in honesty, if we're to be truly honest, you should only be granted 3/4 of a vote based on economic empiricism. But we're not going to go into that now. And you women can sign your fucking shit. And the comments section is right by my dick. Right there. All right, appraisals, baby brokers, companies, GMAT, Columbia County. However, on the other hand, appraisals is apparently considered counter-cyclical, as in if/when there is a crash, I would still be employed. No, they're going to let you go because you're not sucking the dick. That's why everybody else left. Many of the brokers I've spoken to claim our company is attempting to hire as many, you spelled hire wrong, appraisers as they can for this very reason, to prepare for the next downturn. No. That said, I don't know enough to say whether that is true or not, and I'm only going off what brokers have told me. Yeah, brokers. Mortgage brokers, huh? That's the fucking high-quality standard bearer of society. Thank you, and let me know when a payment is made. Also, for background, 26, no debt, no children, and have $35,000 in savings. Also, I appreciate any alternative ideas that you think I've not considered. Military? Go join the military? Try to remember what you asked. That's the problem. Okay, look, here's the deal, dude. The fact that 80% of the population just left and skedaddled meant that they got screwed over somehow. Upper management fucked them over. So I just don't believe that 80% of your top dogs left for bullshit reasons. It's a sinking ship. I would start applying for other jobs somewhere else and have a good plan B. That's what I would do. I would like to work with inside the company. No, that's not an option. And frankly, mortgage brokers, this entire industry, I know I don't know your personal company, but no, they're all scumbags. They're all pieces of shit. And when I am president, I will personally, as fun, line these people out and put bullets in their heads. Line them up like Pol Pot. Pew, pew. That would be my release. That would be my relaxation. Because if you become president, you can't drive or do anything really fun thereafter. So I would probably do that. No, dude, you're in a shitty industry, and you need to develop some other skills, which you're hinting towards here, otherwise towards the accounting degree. But right now, if you're not really bothered or pissed off by these people and you're making money and the checks don't bounce, cool. Keep doing what you're doing, make your money. But this is the sign of rats fleeing a sinking ship. I would be applying for a bunch of jobs. Just read this. 50,000 base, 65K. We're living in California. Have the Oh, you live in California? You don't want to. Yeah, dude, well, one, move the fuck out of California. Look, kid, can you just join the military? I know everyone keeps bitching and whining about me, especially, dickless people in Indiana, but just join the fucking military? Fuck this bullshit. Fuck this bullshit. Just, I know it's your only job right now. I know you got to keep money on the table. All right, keep the job. Keep the bullshit. But when 80% of the people leave, that's a hint that there's bullshit up top. And maybe you should leave too. So first thing starting tomorrow is you start applying for other jobs and have a good plan B. Honestly, I'd join the military, man. Just fuck you know what's great about the military? I know everyone shits on me for recommending the military. Well, you're gonna kill brown people because you're a fucking racist. Like this basic bitch. Libertarianism 101 pacifism. I'm beyond that. We're talking Machiavellianism. I'm talking what works for you. Is there a chance you would get shot? Yes. Is there a chance you would die? Yeah, there's a higher chance than you walking down the street. Well, maybe not in Chicago, but, dude, anything but this. You're in a shitty industry. You're in a shitty environment. So your two options are this. Join the military and get the fuck out. Or, as you recommended or suggested, get a degree in accounting. Become a CPA. And never answer to this shit ever fucking again. Just become the cream that rises to the top. Okay? Just get the fuck out of this bullshit. This just sounds like crap. It sounds like there's some late 30s, early 40s douchebag who's driving his Corvette around that he rented and he's like acting like a big time, a mortgage broker. It smells like it did back in 2006. So I'd recommend don't quit your job. They're paying you as long as the checks don't bounce, but get a plan B. Start applying. And then in the meantime, why don't you go get a degree in accounting? Because I think that would really help you out a lot. All right, that's all the old captain's got. If you got questions, send it to assholeconsulting.com. The old captain will yell at you. He'll take your money. And you'll feel like just, a standard American woman. He abused me, and I gave him all my resources, and I gave my all, but it felt good. And now I'm a better woman because of it. We'll talk to you later. Toodles.